Alright, Shippo, this is July 18 patch note. Alright, so a lot of unit got SS rank up. So Mighty R's, some of the skills changed. I'll go through that. Johanna finally got a rank up all the way from B to SS, so you need a lot of resources. Pretty good, I think. Tai Chi got from A to SS, and Scotty got from A to SS. So these are the 3 units, and she's just there for farming purposes. Alright, going through the individual stuff. It's gonna be a long one. Let's see, let's go with the first one. Mighty R. So her first passive bulk up, yeah. So she whenever she attack, she get a bulk up, and then her attack and speed increase maximum 3. And if she is 3 stack, she becomes the extra strong, which is extra attack, extra speed, and then it gives the these regular first stack into the allies. So whenever there's a 5 unit, she already start with a 3 stack, so which is pretty good. In terms of the second passive, first trainer. So the range is now all the way area, you know, doesn't matter where she is. And allies get additional XP gain based on the how much stack that she has. So maximum stack, she get 10.5 XP increase. And whenever she gives that passive, she get armor penetration and armor increase. Which is a shit skill. Alright, so last passive. Does the last passive change? Yeah, it does. It becomes Miss Olympia. So increase in the debuff resistance to herself, and she is the support attack. If you get a support attack, increase this armor penetration and the defense increase by 50% increase, and then this effect and these effects will go to the AGS as well. So it used to be on the Byroid only, but now it applies to AGS. Pretty niche in it. Kind of mad, but this is pretty good if you're using it with a certain units. Alright, so for the F change, her damage is increasing damage, and then increasing 21% damage increase. The second one, you get a minus 1.55 and protection ignore, which is pretty good, and then 25% on the side, which is not that great. Decrease in minus 1.5 AP, and if enemy is in the front, it gives the stun, which is decent for a thing. Alright, change up on the F change. If she's the maximum stack, increasing speed, and then increases speed another additionally if she lands attack, which is decent. Increasing XP gain 42%. That's pretty decent. Armor penetration and the defense increase. Increasing debuff resistance. Increasing 50% of this one, and also affect the AGS. So basically, if she's F changed, you know, to 3 stack, she already gets a high damage, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty good. So let's go to the next one is Tai Chi. Active skill. If she critical chance. Increasing more damage if we critical chance. And if she lands a hit, it removes the counter. It's meh. For single unit, kind of okay, but you know, it decreased the. So she does more damage if enemy is in more front. Nothing else changed that much. Until first passive, increase in attack and accuracy, and if enemy attack, enemy removed or killed, and when you attack, 50% of attack and accuracy. She gain additional attack and accuracy, and up to 3 stack. It's okay, not bad. And if she critical chance, she get an additional 25% AP. If for rank 2, her range is increased, and she at level 10, she range is increased again. So 2, so 5 and 4 at the maximum range, and she additional speed. And then increasing maximum number of she can act. So she's still maximum is 1. Yeah. Usually you can only attack twice, but now that increases 3. I'm not sure they'll increase up to 4 if you use an item. Yeah, so you ignore his defense. That's decent. Ignore shield and then damage reduction, increasing damage in the heavy, but does not ignore protection, which is shit. If that ignores protection, that's pretty decent. But the problem is she doesn't, and she's a solo target, so pretty much useless. So meh in terms of upgrade. Next is the Scotty Hurt change. First passive. Increase in accuracy and AP if you know if she already gains the reconnaissance, basically. Alright, for second passive, increase in speed. Remove the enemy's buff if she critical, and she gains the minimum damage for once. And if enemy is debuff reduction, then enemy becomes stunned for 2 turns, which is decent. For enemy, and increase the attack defense accuracy for if she lands attack. This is pretty good. She ignores the protection ignore, which she should Tai Chi should have. She increased the damage given by this, tick damage increased by twice, and then reducing accuracy by twice, and remove the attack buff of the enemies, and then remove the debuff the remove reduce the buff resist. Yeah, that's specifically for the second one. So if she lands a hit, it's likely gonna give that thing, unless enemy has already debuff resist. And then this becomes a permanently 100% stun. which is decent. So she can practically make units permanently stun as long as you can keep up with the AP of 8, which is doable, but you know, pretty good. Now her unique item, yeah, one of those very few had a unique item. She gives the 25% heavy increase in range and gives the reconnaissance, so she doesn't need the automatic provoke the first passive. Does it give it AP? Yeah, it's about somewhat 0.2 AP, which is not bad, but okay-ish. Alright, next is finally Prester Johanna. She went from B to SS. Very rare one that ever got this kind of thing in one patch note. But let's go with that one. First passive, she gives the defense increase and reduce the based on the enemy number of enemies. So 5 enemy 50% and 9 enemy 90% increased defense. And increase the damage the enemy receives based on the number of allies has. So it becomes 1.9 to about 2%. So 10%, and then if it's 9, you get an increase in more than 100. And then if she uses the first skill, it removes the enemy's buff, and this increase in defense and then increase in damage cannot be removed by buff and debuff removal. It's gonna be very buggy, but decent. Beginning of round for the second passive, increasing debuff resist, buff, yeah, 57%, decent. And if she uses her unique item, it becomes 100%. What is it? Yeah. And then if she waits, remove every ally's debuff. That's pretty good. And if you do that, if she waits, she gets the additional tick damage. Depends on the number of allies. So she gets about 47 times 5. It's about 207. This is pretty good. Do we get the opportunity? She doesn't have the thing. Okay. Cool. Alright, lastly, she gains the every effect of this in the beginning of the round. And it depends on the level on this one. And if she uses the first attack, gives the 1 damage ignore for once for allies, every allies. And if you use her unique item based on her debuff resist, she gives the buff removal resistance based on the thing. So her unique item is where is it? This one. So pretty good. Gives the 50% for all elemental and 35% debuff resist, and 30% to remove the debuff, and that becomes 100% for her if you use the SS. So if you do a 200% on her, she becomes pretty tanky. One of the good ones. Alright, that's it for all the rank up for today. It's gonna be long. So these are the rank up. And for this week, you have new lobby items. So if you wanna buy it, it's on here. Where is it? It's a sticker. Was it here? Is it? There it is. You get a black bar as well. Alright. You are no longer able to exchange the things for the event. It's gone. But you can still exchange other crap that you need to exchange. Alright, and then you get the new sub-story from Prester Johanna. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it. Alright, that's it for this week. And I'll see you sheeple later.